Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Infinite Tech, your portal to the future of technology and its impact on everyday life. Here at Infinite Tech, we're passionate about unearthing and understanding the mysteries of emerging technologies. Every week, we delve into a range of topics, from artificial intelligence to virtual reality, and from quantum computing to nanotechnology. Today, we're taking a deep plunge into the intriguing world of biohacking, genetic engineering, and DIY biology. So buckle up and get ready for an exciting journey into the future of personal biology. First, let's demystify what biohacking actually is. Biohacking, in its simplest form, is the practice of changing our chemistry and physiology through science and self-experimentation to energize and enhance the body. It's a broad definition, encompassing procedures as complex as genetic engineering and as simple as taking vitamin supplements, with a whole lot of stuff in between. The concept of biohacking might seem like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's been around for quite some time. The term itself was coined in the late 80s by a group of scientists and technologists who began to experiment with biotechnology outside of traditional laboratories. Since then, it has evolved into a global movement, with biohackers across the world tinkering with life's building blocks in their own homes, garages, and community labs. These modern-day alchemists are not just limited to scientists. There are artists, engineers, students, and hobbyists, all united by a shared curiosity and drive to explore the boundaries of what's possible in biology. They're some of the most innovative thinkers of our time, pushing the boundaries of biotechnology and challenging our understanding of the natural world. Take, for instance, biohacker Josiah Zayner, a former NASA scientist who captured the world's attention when he injected himself with a gene editing tool to enhance his muscle growth. Or consider Ellen Jorgensen, a molecular biologist who founded GenSpace, the world's first community biology lab, where anyone can go to learn, experiment, and innovate in biotechnology. Though their methods and motivations may vary, all biohackers share a common goal: to optimize the human experience, whether that means improving physical performance, enhancing mental acuity, or even just living a healthier, more vibrant life. Biohacking is not without its controversies and criticisms. The lack of regulation and potential for misuse have raised ethical and safety concerns. But on the flip side, it's also been hailed as a driving force behind some of the most exciting developments in biotechnology. In essence, biohacking is about optimizing your life and health using science and self-experimentation. It's about pushing the boundaries of what's possible and redefining the limits of human potential. It's about taking control of your own biology and becoming the best version of yourself. And that, in a nutshell, is biohacking. Now, you might be wondering, where does genetic engineering fit into all this? Well, let's dive right in. Think of genetic engineering as a kind of biological toolkit. It's like having a set of molecular scissors and glue. Scientists, and even biohackers, use this toolkit to cut, paste, and edit the DNA of living organisms, almost like a writer editing a manuscript. But instead of words, they are editing genes, the basic building blocks of life. Now let's put this into perspective. Imagine you are a biohacker with this toolkit. You could potentially modify the genes of a simple organism, say a bacteria, to make it glow in the dark, or perhaps even produce insulin. Sounds like science fiction, right? But it's not. It's real, and it's happening in homes, garages, and community labs around the world. So, how does this work? Genetic engineering often involves the use of plasmids, small circular strands of DNA. Biohackers can insert new genes into these plasmids, which are then inserted into the bacteria. The bacteria, acting like a tiny factory, begins to produce whatever protein the new gene codes for. This could be a fluorescent protein, insulin, or even enzymes that break down plastic. But it's not all about making glowing bacteria or producing insulin. Genetic engineering can also be used for environmental purposes, such as modifying plants to be more resistant to drought or pests, potentially leading to more sustainable agriculture. Or imagine bacteria engineered to clean up oil spills or consume plastic waste. The possibilities are almost endless. Of course, like any powerful technology, genetic engineering also comes with ethical considerations and potential risks. We'll explore these in a future video. So, to sum up, genetic engineering is like a high-tech toolbox that biohackers use to modify the genetic code of living organisms, from bacteria to plants. It's a fascinating field that's constantly evolving and pushing the boundaries of what's possible in biology. Genetic engineering provides the tools for biohackers to make real, tangible changes to living organisms. So, we've covered biohacking and genetic engineering, But how does DIY biology come into play? DIY biology, or do-it-yourself biology, is a movement that takes scientific exploration out of traditional laboratories and brings it into homes and community spaces. This form of biohacking is fueled by the belief that scientific discovery shouldn't be limited to the confines of professional laboratories. It's about empowering individuals to experiment, learn, and potentially make significant biological discoveries right from their kitchen tables. Imagine being able to conduct your own DNA sequencing, or growing your own genetically modified organisms. Sounds like science fiction, right? But it's not. It's what's happening right now in the world of DIY biology. One popular DIY biology project involves extracting DNA at home. With a few household items like dish soap, table salt, and rubbing alcohol, anyone can isolate their own DNA from cells in their mouth. Another project is the creation of homemade microscopes using simple materials like paper, a small light, and a drop of water. These microscopes can magnify objects up to 1,000 times their original size, making the invisible world of cells and bacteria suddenly visible. But it's not just about fun and games. DIY biology has the potential to contribute to serious scientific research. Take the example of biohackers who have developed their own insulin or who are working on affordable alternatives for EpiPens. These are real-world solutions to real-world problems, developed by ordinary people in their own homes. There's something refreshingly democratic about DIY biology. It's about making science accessible to everyone, not just those who can afford expensive degrees or lab equipment. And who knows, the next big breakthrough in biology could come not from a high-end lab, but from a curious mind tinkering in their garage. DIY biology puts the power of scientific exploration in the hands of individuals, right in their own homes. But what does all this mean for us in our everyday lives? Well, imagine a world where you could engineer your own personal medicine, tailored specifically to your genetic makeup. This is not a far-fetched science fiction idea, but a potential reality with biohacking. Using the tools and techniques of genetic engineering, biohackers are already experimenting with personalized medicine right in their own homes. This could revolutionize healthcare, enabling us to treat diseases more effectively and potentially even prevent them before they occur. Now let's take this a step further. What if we could engineer organisms to fulfill specific functions in our homes? Imagine having a homegrown organism that can clean your house or produce a specific vitamin you need. With DIY biology, this could become a reality. We're not just talking about simple organisms here, but complex bioengineered solutions that could transform how we live our daily lives. And it's not just about what we can create, but also about what we can become. Biohacking is all about optimizing the human body and mind. We could potentially enhance our physical capabilities, improve our cognitive functions, and even extend our lifespan. Imagine being able to run faster, think sharper, and live longer, all thanks to biohacking. But of course, with great power comes great responsibility. As we delve deeper into the realm of biohacking and DIY biology, we also need to consider the ethical implications and potential risks. These technologies have the potential to change the fabric of our society, and we need to ensure that they are used responsibly and for the benefit of all. So, as we continue to explore the frontiers of biohacking, genetic engineering, and DIY biology, we are not just tinkering with life, but potentially reshaping our everyday lives in ways we can only begin to imagine. As we step into this brave new world of bioengineering, the future of everyday life is being rewritten, one DNA sequence at a time. The possibilities are as endless as they are exciting. Today, we've taken a deep dive into the world of biohacking, genetic engineering, and DIY biology. We've journeyed through the fascinating landscape of self-experimentation, where individuals push the boundaries of what's possible in their own kitchens and garages. We've explored the concept of biohacking, an exciting realm where technology and biology intersect, allowing us to optimize our bodies and minds for peak performance. We've also delved into the intricacies of genetic engineering, a field that, while complex, can be made accessible through DIY biology projects. We've seen how these projects empower individuals, granting them the ability to explore biotechnology in the comfort of their own homes. Finally, we've examined the profound impact these practices can have on everyday life. From personalized medicine to enhanced cognition, the possibilities are as vast as they are thrilling. As we've seen, the world of biohacking and DIY biology is not a far-off fantasy. It's a reality that's unfolding right now, in homes across the globe. Through the democratization of biotechnology, we are all becoming architects of our own biology, empowered to shape our health, performance, and longevity. This is just the tip of the iceberg. The future holds even more promise and potential. So stay tuned as we continue to explore the frontiers of these scientific breakthroughs. Please like and subscribe to see more exciting and interesting videos exploring the future of technology. Until next time, this is Infinite Tech, your gateway to the future.